It's a passion project for me. It's just in my DNA. I think I'm just wired like that. I'm completely and utterly addicted to it. I am a certified addict. Yeah. And proud of it. Howdy gang, welcome back to Sunday Coffee, Guitars and Tones. This is a show where we grab our favourite cup of coffee and our favourite mug as well. Yeah, big one. Fill it to the top with our favourite brew and then just hang out and talk guitars and tones and amps and pedals and all that good stuff. So I've had a fantastic week. I always seem to have a fantastic week. I know I come on every week and I say, hey, I've had a fantastic week. But you know, I always look at the glass half full thing. People have noticed and commented on it and asked me to talk about it. And I will do that on an episode. But for today's episode, I'm actually going to be talking about guitar building. So I'll get onto that in just a second. But hey, I forgot to mention something last week when I was talking about Birmingham, because I had a coffee in Birmingham which was actually made from the green beans rather than the roasted beans. It was really interesting. It was in a place called Damascene, which is in Birmingham. It's just across from the cathedral. And my wife took me there. And it just looked interesting. I didn't even read the full description. It turned up and it was like a blonde coffee. Literally, it kind of looked like, you know, watered down milk. It's like, what is this? And I tasted it and it just had a different, very, very mild flavour. And it was caffeinated actually. And it turned out that it was actually from green coffee beans. So yeah, just really interesting. Have you guys ever had that? Let me know in the comments section. Anyways, sip of coffee first. Oh, that's lovely. So I had a wonderful question by a guy called Satchboy. And he was asking about my guitar building and where it all started. And I thought that was a really great question. And thank you, dude. I really, really appreciate the question. The reason he was asking was because the first time he came to my channel was because he watched the video where I had done the artwork and modified a Chapman guitar. And I made it my Chapman Hanuman guitar. And I still have that, by the way, in the studio. It's back there. It's kind of tucked away behind my PRS SE, my purple one there. And it doesn't get used very much, unfortunately, because there are so many other guitars in the studio. And some guitars have actually kind of, you know, taken the role of me, myself and I all the time. So, yeah, some of the guitars, they do gather a little bit of dust. I do feel guilty about it sometimes, but hey, it's just the way it goes sometimes. You know, you get a favorite guitar and then you just keep playing it and playing it and playing it. And then one day you pick up the other guitar and it feels great as well. But today I thought I would actually pick this one up, which is my Spirit Dance Medicine Crow guitar, because, you know, this was actually built because I did start building guitars at some point. And then I started a guitar company some years ago called Spirit Dance Guitars. And this was actually the prototype. This was the OG, the first one. Yeah, with all the artwork and all of that. But let me go back a little bit. So Sashboy was asking whether I had built a guitar from scratch. And I have. The first guitar I ever built was from absolute scratch. And it was while I was still at school. I was still studying. I was doing my A-levels. And if you're in the UK, you guys know what A-levels are. If you're not in the UK and you're in Europe or the US or anywhere like that, then A-levels is the level you take before you go to university. So it's the senior year of high school type of thing. So I was studying technical drawing as one of my subjects. And as part of my major project for the year, which was 50% of the course mark, I decided to design a guitar because I'd just gotten into playing guitar. It was like 1989 when I started, and I started my A-levels, I think, in 1990, if I'm correct, or maybe late 89 or something like that. Anyways, whenever it was. I'm old now. My memory's going. That's my excuse anyways. So I decided to design a guitar. And as part of the course and the project, I said to my tutor, I'm going to build a replica, just a small scale model of the guitar. And he thought that was a really interesting idea. The reason I wanted to do that was because it contributed a lot of credits towards the final mark if you made a model of whatever you were designing. So that was a given. I was going to do that. Anyways, then he said to me, I've actually built a couple of guitars. I was like, wow, cool, really? Then he said, I can help you build a full-size one if you'd like. There's me, 16-year-old kid, and, you know, my tutor's saying, hey, I'm going to help you build a guitar if you want me to. I'm like, what? So I jumped at the chance, and that was when I built my first guitar. And that was from scratch. A blank piece of wood, which I actually bought from him. It was this huge piece of mahogany, which was about this big. And it was really thick, old piece of mahogany. Trying to get a piece of mahogany like that these days, that's, you know, a few $100 just for the blank. And it was a single piece as well. I carved the body out of that. And then I built a neck for it. And the fretboard, I didn't do the fretboard very well. I did play that guitar for many years, but the fretboard was always very sketchy. I rushed it and, you know, I paid the price for it basically because it wasn't like one of my guitars in the studio now where the fretboard's all sorted and stuff. But it was such an interesting experience and I loved doing it. And this goes to my personality in general. I like building stuff. And just to give you an idea, yeah, I build guitars, but I also built amps. I've built my load box, which I'm looking at right now. I built the studio as well. My desk back there, my studio desk, yeah, built it. Pedals, yeah, built plenty of those, man. I could literally come into here, pick up a guitar, which I have built, mainly from parts these days. I've not built one from scratch for many years because you know what, you can get really great parts and you have been able to for many, many years. And then I can basically plug that into a pedal, which I've built, into an amp, which I've built, and then into the load box, which I've built, and then record it. Yeah. And use impulse responses, which I created as well. It's nuts, right? But, you know, this is part of me. I'm addicted to this. Seriously, I am totally and utterly addicted to building stuff. Yeah. Yeah. I love doing it. It's one of my passions. I really, really, really enjoy it, which is why I do it. And guitars I still do from time to time. I actually have a couple of projects on the go at the moment. I'm just going to have a sip of coffee and show you. I'll just put this down and yeah, check it out. A guitar body waiting to be refinished. Something pretty cool is going to happen to this one. I've been planning this one for about a month now, but I just haven't found the time to actually kind of shoot the video and stuff and do everything I want to this, but this is going to be super, super cool. So yeah, just a Strat style body and stuff. This is an old ESP LTD that I had, but you might get a clue by looking around the pickups. The eagle-eyed will have noticed something, trust me. And you know, I always have guitar bodies and necks lying around. I actually picked this one up from China. It's got a really nice flamed like maple back on it. It's baked maple, and that's the reason I bought it. I had to do so much work to this neck though. It was kind of just unlevel, and the edges of the frets, it was like looking down and seeing like just buck tooth. Honestly, they were like it was crazy that I had to do so much work to it, but it feels great now. You know, gave me an opportunity to do some work on it, and you know, I've got another body and neck down here as well and stuff. And yeah, there's always parts and stuff lying around for me to kind of tinker around with and play with and stuff. And often it's just about finding the time to do it, because it is time consuming, but it's a passion project for me. It's always been like that. it's just in my DNA. I think I'm just, I'm just wired like that. And like I said, I'm completely and utterly addicted to it. I am a certified addict. Yeah. And proud of it. Something to be proud of. So when I look around the studio, I see a lot of guitars which I have either built or modified or resurrected as well. In fact, I'm going to do a quick count just to give you an idea out of everything that's in here, right? So this is number one. This was built from parts, right? So found the body on eBay. The neck I had been sent. It's a repaired headstock. The headstock had actually snapped off this neck, but it was a Warmouth neck and it was just fantastic. It's a really nice neck. So I repaired that. So, okay, number one. All right. Another one which I restored. That's number two. Change the pickups on that. Right. Refinish that. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. That one built from parts 5. That one's going to be done. So I won't count that. My N4, I bought as parts and then I resurrected that. That's 6. My Hanuman guitar, did a lot of work to that. 7. My PRS SE, did work to the neck on that. 8. My Sterling Luke, changed the pickups on there. 8.5-ish, maybe. My Kai Pro, the pink red one, change the pickups on that. Let's call that half as well. That's number 9. And then my green Kai Pro, I did a lot of work to that one. I actually shaved the neck down to my perfect profile. And then change the pickups. I've done all sorts of work to that, change the tuners, etc., etc. So let's count that as 1. That's the number 10. Change the pickups on my other Kai Pro. My V's, haven't done anything to them. So I'm already up to 10. Yeah. Right, I'll quickly count the other ones. 11, 11 and a half, 12 and a half, 13, 14. My Frankie. Did that, 15, right? I built that from parts, did a lot of work to the neck on that. Strat, just pick up changes and stuff, I won't count that. These two, I didn't do too much work, my EVH guitars. This one, I've got a ESP LTD, which I turned into an EVH style guitar, with stripes and stuff. That I did a whole bunch of work to, so I don't know can't even talk now. What am I up to? About 15 or 16. And then I've got a bunch on the back wall as well. There's probably like 20 guitars in here, which I've actually built or tinkered around with. Yep. Yep. I'm a serial tinkerer. That's me. And then amps as well. When I count them, 1, let's see the full builds. 1, 2, 3. There's 4 amps in here which I built from scratch. All right, from kits mainly, but 1 I actually built from total scratch, and 1, 2, 3 that I modified as well. So it's just something that I absolutely love to do, and I continue to do, and it feels like part of my purpose in life to actually build stuff. Actually started off as necessity back in the day because I didn't have a whole lot of money to spend on guitars and stuff. So whatever I had, if I wanted something done to it, then I had to do it myself. Yeah. But it taught me a lot of skills, and I'm really, really, really grateful for that. So I hope that kind of sort of answered your question about me building guitars and stuff and my slight obsession with it. Yeah. I'm obsessed with it and I'm addicted to it. Yeah, I'm a certified addict. What are you going to do? Anyways, I think that about covers it today, right? I would love to know if you guys have built guitars yourself from either scratch or from parts. I know a lot of people have done it. So leave a comment and let's get a conversation going on about this, because, hey, I love talking about all of this stuff. Even if you build amps and stuff, yeah, come on, let's start talking about it because it's so awesome. I think it's one of the most awesome things. It's kind of like a Jedi making his lightsaber, right? It's a rite of passage. Yeah, that's how we're going to frame it. Alrighty, another sip of coffee. Alright, couple videos coming up this week. Stay tuned. And there's some good stuff coming up. There's some new gear coming into the studio as well, which I'm really excited about, and I'm going to show you really soon. So yeah, stay tuned to the channel. The video is going to be up on Tuesday and Thursday as well. Alrighty, I think that will about do it for today. Enjoy your coffees, and if you guys have any questions, please do leave them in the comments box below. I love reading your comments and also your questions, and hey, I'll try and answer them on another Sunday Coffee, Guitars and Tones. Have a wonderful Sunday, guys and girls, and I will see you really soon with another one, and tune in for the videos during the week as well. All right, have a great day. I'll see you later. Bye.